strategic view. I think if a private equity firm adopts a strategy which is very sector focused, and therefore they have a good appreciation of what the opportunities of growth are for that target company in its sector, then they may be able to see value and see ways of creating value which another private equity firm might not see. But there's no substitute to being prepared to walk away.
Of course.
And I think if there's an overinflated sense of value on the part of the current owners, I'd be tempted to look and see whether there's anything else in the market, a competitor of that particular company that may not be as good, but it may nevertheless give you an entry point into a sector if you're sector focused.
Right.
But it is always difficult to envisage that a private equity firm could outgun a trade buyer if the trade buyer can bring synergies and others to the party. But it doesn't necessarily have to be sector focused. It could be all manner of things. A private equity firm may have a good network. A good network in Saudi, for instance, would enable an investee company to break into the Saudi market with its product or its service, and that could be very much value enhancing, and that might be a spur to justify or help justify a slightly higher price.
Do you have any views on the Saudi market? I mean, there's a lot has been said about the Saudi market.
And you've said a lot about the Saudi market, yes. Well, I'd raised the question at the panel session just now, and the prevailing view is that Saudi is no more difficult than any other market in this region, and certainly probably compares favourably to the non-free zone areas of the UAE. So
that's an interesting conclusion, isn't it?
It is. It's somewhat surprising, but there are some frustrations. I mean, we are finding frustrations. We're going to have to wait 9 months for our CMA license, and it's difficult to get visas for our people, and we have to employ a certain proportion of professionals as KSA nationals. But there's no doubt in our minds that we've got to build a team in Saudi to service the market, financial advisory business in Saudi. So we've got to be there, and I think that's where the mood is. I think many private equity firms do believe that's where they need to be, but they're not quite sure how to get there. So those who've already got a footprint in Saudi are probably going to clean up.
Just one final question. Coming to Dubai, people who are outside the region obviously know about Dubai, and now these stories going around the world are that Dubai is this doom and gloom, and the story's over. What's your view?
Oh no, it's not over by any means. I think people who have read about the bursting of the real estate bubble have got a very one-sided view. I mean, Dubai is a huge trading country. The free zone, Jebel Ali free zone, and the ports business generate huge amounts of contribution to GDP. It's the biggest gold trader in the world. There's manufacturing, there's assembly, and so on and so forth. So it's not only real estate. And real estate, speculative real estate, hopefully, we've seen the back of that. But a sensible, steady return to steady growth, I think, is what will happen.
Well, what about the financial services cluster?
Personally, I think the financial services industry here has been pretty successful. I think Dubai has achieved a situation where they genuinely are encouraging people to be based here. I mean, we're based in the IFC. It's an easy place to do business in. Some quality people. So I think their ambition of being the premier financial hub of the region, they may achieve that actually. And that's a reasonable good shape, I think.
On that note, thank you very much for your time.